Okay, Coach, well, the skies are clear, the sun is out, but don't be deceived. There's a big-time nip in the air on this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love. Eagles fly as they get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Check. 53's mine. Defense.
They'll toss it to Miller. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky, and he finds Jimmy Graham. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Mike. 180. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Okay, baby, I see you.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd and 2, Trubisky. Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
What's up, Mickey Mouse?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I'm a chef in the kitchen cooking breakfast. Singing on the stove.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Mike.
First down, a run with Cohen. And an alley to run. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now it's Miller. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down.
Alert.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
I'm going to run you over. Shift. Check 37. Check.
Let's go. Great.
Check 9.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
That was my fault. I stood there like a bot.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Ram. Staying open.
Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie 2nd rounder from Penn State. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Mike spot 9. Bring it.
Hey, seam 6.
On 2nd and very short. Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Watch out.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Damn, that was
well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
I was like, pass, run. Oh, shit, it's a pass.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Shit, I thought that was third. Fuck. Way too much on that.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Without my pistol.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
No.
This is caught by Jackson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
Yeah.
Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Batman?
Yeah.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield,
Oh, if I cut outside,
success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
I went with the possession catch. That was the only way I caught that.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there.
I don't know why I
on
pulled
3rd
up
down.
his
Very
catch and run
proficient
there.
and a good
That was
pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down.
They gave up like
here.
9
A
sacks
sack
last
back
week.
in the 32. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
He's got no time to throw. It's crazy. I don't blame Trubisky for being as bad as he's been now.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He wants it all for the end zone.
Oh, Patterson.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. From the 29, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
180. Hey, let's get this, Back, leave. Kill. Listen. Kill.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
No, Gibson. Jeez, why are you going away from the ball? I'm 3-5 now.
Made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
He's got to go get that. That's his. Why does he run away from the ball, dude?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
We play to win. Let's go.
It should have been a pick, bro. The fucking animation it gave me was so goofy.
Reminder, once we
Faded
hit
away from
halftime,
it.
as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
It's like if I'm running away from the ball, that's one thing, but he's driving towards the football. It's harder for him to like
The best
plant and do that
multitasker in
animation
the
than it is
business,
for him to
the
keep that
coach.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
I just got to hold
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
Nah, this
when
is
they're
Batman,
open,
bro.
Those
You
big
know,
defensive
yeah,
linemen will
Batman's
take
good.
the bait and
192
move
followers.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch right.
Lefty.
It's gonna be a long day. That's gonna be a long.
Rip.
He's coming. We got double up.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Going up top.
Eddie Jackson, let's
And that is
go.
intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he brings
How
it
does he
back
not have a
to
fucking
right around the
superstar in
26-yard line. He had a little bit of the
90
turnover
overall
bug last
safety
week.
with
3
no superstar
interceptions.
in
Not an
this
absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4.
Trying
It's
to see him
2nd down.
trying.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky setting up the screen for Miller.
Get out of my way.
That one a
White hair,
first
you're so
down
fucking
pickup of
slow.
8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
I would if
Still,
Fletcher Cox wasn't
ended up with a
eating my
solid
offensive
game.
line alive, Connor.
Line of scrimmage, the
I
37
literally
on
have
first and
3
10.
seconds to throw the football.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And
As
that'll
you see
be
there, heavy pressure, even though
incomplete.
he's 6 feet away
Trying to
from
get
him.
it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the Bears going to call
Fletcher
the first
Cox,
of their
get off
timeouts.
of my dick,
As
bro.
the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go
Fuck.
in this first half.
He literally, I double team him. Even if I put it at like a double team coverage on him, like max protect, double team on this guy. He just fucking throws my center and right
Second
guard
down
out of
pass
the way
play
like
got him
they're
8
nothing.
yards. Now they've got a
was
third and a
hilarious.
couple remaining. Trubisky to throw again.
Trubisky!
Rifles one that's intercepted.
What in the fuck is that?
Off by Brandon Marshall. And the return across
Oh my
midfield into the 46-yard line.
He threw it right to you, bro. He threw it. You ran the route instead of the tight end, dog. That's hilarious, bro. I'm sorry, he's coming out. I'm drafting a quarterback next season.
Absolutely
There's like 5 in
understand
the draft that are
that.
gems.
But
I can't
remember,
miss.
it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that
Unbelievable.
deficit can get a little bigger on the other
Unbelievable,
side with that
bro.
good field position they just took over with.
Mike,
180.
here we go, G. Get off the field.
Watch the sack flag.
Wide, get wide.
Here, shift.
Me.
What's it done?
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Brown. What's that?
On play action, it's Wentz.
Fuller. Oh,
And
give me
that
that.
is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here, shift.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up
Oh,
tight.
thank goodness
He was
it
trying to
didn't cost
force
me
it in
there.
there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And a little too much
thought I was
mustard
gonna
on
take
that
that
one.
there
It
for
hits
a
a
second,
couple
didn't it?
yards into the end zone.
Almost.
A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Dangerous.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. The improv
act
there,
Foles
good
out
for
there.
9, and now they'll
That
be
was
looking at a
Trubisky. I
3rd
might have
and
slid.
short, 3rd and 1. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come
God,
with
I'm
15
really glad he didn't
seconds
hit
to
me now,
play
because I
in the
definitely
first
would have
half.
fumbled.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Here's Foles. He'll let it fly in the direction again. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
I tried to throw the out route to
Picked
square
up
at the
by
beginning of the
Nikel
play, but it didn't
Coleman.
throw it, so I had to just let it chuck. Unless it was a pick. I was throwing a pick either way.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So a very tight first half. We had to break
All right,
a
good half.
one-point
Good half.
game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Yeah,
Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Able to slither by. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I run through a check, then I go spend it on my free time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, and that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. Oh, some strong running. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Foles. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
I got to, bro. You're fucking blitzing the shit out of me. And when you're not, it's just fucking cocks blowing through my offensive line.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Nick Foles coming in,
Point
leading the
after
drive.
up and good. And the decision to just kick the
Saying I
extra
want the
point
starting
winds
job,
up
coach.
successful.
I can take this team to the playoffs. 3-5 ain't getting
This
it
fielded
done.
a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Old Saint Nick.
line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
totally
didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Army.
Hey, Bush. Hey, other side, solid. What's it done?
Another run here with Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll say no gain on the play.
I don't want to hear about your line. You got 3 superstars.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter.
I play with the Bucks and the Bears, dude. Their O-lines are trash.
Just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Gibson.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
That's a good coverage.
Go.
59. Mike's 59.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
They'll try and get the run game going.
Oh,
This is
fucking
Miller.
Cohen. I hate how they stumble like that,
near
dude.
the line of scrimmage.
This is an NFL running back,
No
dude.
gain
Oh,
on
what
the
is
play,
that
and it's
cut?
2nd down.
What is that cut?
Early
He
down
had the
stuff to put
lane
this offense in a
to
precarious
tackle there by
position.
93.
We know
What
that
is that?
securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Foles. That's complete to Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard
I
line.
don't know what you like to see after.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Wow. 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Wow.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson.
I went for the big hit like an idiot.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
That was a daredevil play there.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go. 180.
Check pass. Shift. Watch the shift. Check the backer.
Blitz 5-7.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
20.
He's 59. Mike to 59. I'm trying to collect. Shift.
Black, come on.
Check 52.
No. Wait, good.
Play action. Now Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Buster monster screen. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the side,
get out of there, Miller.
The offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Like all running back from Miami.
Watch the run.
Now Foles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
3 all there.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Pick that man up.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking.
Sometimes when you go to the well, it comes up dry.
Good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Here we go, D.
What?
Defense all day. All day.
Okay, so change the lettering.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands.
How'd the rest of it come out, though? Huh?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26.
The post. I thought the post was it for sure.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 54 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
Fucking
that had the
dude. He
total
runs by
feel
everybody.
Of a quarterback in control.
He's like the Tyreek Hill.
Got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Here we go.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Hey, Foxtrot. D-line, let's get in there.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
It says it's trying to reconnect. Oh, no. Come on.
Okay, Coach, well, the skies are clear, the sun is out, but don't be deceived. There's a big-time nip in the air on this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike, 180. Mike, strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30
Miller
for
time.
a pickup of 5.
It's fucking Miller time.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check.
On second down now, it's Miller. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Yeah. We don't want none.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Thank goodness, bro.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. So the screen good for only 2.
Trubisky,
Now it's
don't
third
be on
down.
that bullshit this game, bro.
So many things have to come
On
together just
everything,
right
I'll
for a
bench your
screen
ass in
pass
the
to
first
break for big
quarter.
yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit
I've
together
benched him
just
like
right.
3 times
But on
now
that
this
play, the
season,
defense was able to
but I
disrupt
keep
things
starting
and
him
hold it
for
to a
some
short
reason.
gain.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, defense.
On third down, Trubisky. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
You draw Corker. Check. Hot route. Hot. Big edge. Hey, watch it.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
It's just me and you.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
59. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 24.
This is Corey Clement, the third-year back from Wisconsin. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Wentz. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Yeah, bro, 4th quarter. He was up 14-13. He just scored. I was about to give the ball back.
They'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
So fucking annoying. I hate this shit sometimes. But it's alright. It was a good game. It was fun. I like playing Batman.
On play action, Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the
Batman
ground.
plays
and brings
real
up
football,
4th
bro.
down.
Like on
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right
Bro, I take pride in beating people who do that.
On the return is Cohen.
I'm just old school, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
I remember the days when
and the Bears take over.
Would come and hit your players on the field.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charlie, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
See y'all running the whole game back? Yeah, man. I gave him the option. He said he's got time. I said I got time. So
throwing on 2nd down, Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Down he goes at the 23. A pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It was a battle. The first game was just a straight battle. It was like 3 picks each.
Would have meant
like,
that there was an
I kicked a couple field goals, and he came through with the touchdown like on that last drive right before
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone.
The worst part about that was, bro, is it was a corner route, so he should have just threw it to the outside shoulder and been wide open, but he made that difficult.
A nice play, even though it was complete.
It fucking blessed me.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Goodness gracious, Trubisky. Can you hit the broadside of a barn? Can you hit water from a boat? I didn't know Bears got Jimmy. Yeah, the Bears tight ends are nice this season, bro. We got Jimmy Graham and Cole Kmet was our
on 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Ginn has it complete. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Mike. 180. Mike. You.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now, this is
a
a catch by Ted
too,
Ginn.
baby. Bears got some weapons this season. If Trubisky can actually fucking
that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide.
I don't think our offensive line's good enough for Nick Foles,
but when
man.
they're
It would be like a
covered,
Jacksonville
can uncover
situation,
themselves downfield and create catches.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Refusing to go down. Pushing him away.
Why do you say that, Connor? Because of the illegal man downfield?
Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it's
because of the penalties. Like, bro, I don't mind the penalties and shit. Like, it's all right. It happens. Like,
over again.
It happens. I'd rather that than the fluky BS plays on competitive, dude. Like, I don't fuck with that. Like, your corner should not be going up over
So
my
from
fucking
Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And to the 36-yard
Foles
line.
is the starter.
Down there after getting 8 yards.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
Trubisky's going to be the starter, bro.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
The GM's fucking job depends on it, bro. He's not relying on Nick Foles to save his job.
Trubisky will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Waste it.
And down he goes, taking it.
Fletcher Cox runs down fucking Cohen from 40 yards away. Holy cow.
I know we love our jobs.
This is the best defensive tackle in the history of football, bro. On everything.
Big plays? Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great.
Yeah, but apparently he can't run. He's shifty, but he can't outrun fucking Fletcher
That's a
Cox.
big game. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Trubisky. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman.
Oh, what kind of throw is that,
there as
dude?
his guys will get the football back.
It's a fade, bro. He's going to the corner.
The
He's wide
Eagles
open.
offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do
Put the
better
ball
than they
in the corner.
did their last possession.
I don't know how
when
to
they
pass
played
like I
football.
used to either. I
Appeal
gotta
to the
play that
vanity of your
basic
offensive
franchise
line.
mode,
Tell them
dude.
that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
I didn't even
That's
look at
what
your
they need
message,
in
and I
order to
did
not
that,
punt the
Connor,
ball again.
and that was just
We're
the worst throw I've
scoreless
ever seen.
After 1.
Because Graham will go up over him. He'll go up on someone's head. I've already seen it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
I don't know why they always make a free safety with like 20 yards deep.
I got you. Son, I got you, son.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 5'9",
Now Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35,
miss
right at the
Alshon Jeffrey.
34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
59. Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
On the counter now, it's Sanders.
Griffin.
And that
Griffin
play
ball.
going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Go, go.
Slam.
Oh,
Bang, bang,
Gators.
bang, bang.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz. But he's got the hook up here into Deshaun Jackson.
Who else is in
And he'll
here
be
fucking
stopped right
home,
at
dude?
midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go. 180.
59. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's a baby soft.
What's that?
From midfield, here's Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
You're not ready.
Here.
He's coming to you. He's coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement.
Dog in the strip.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Grade 15. Grade 15.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And that is intercepted.
I got blessed.
Pro safety Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception and come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground as Lamar Miller gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now throwing on first down and completing it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Why does he spin to the outside there?
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here we go. 120.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No, that was my pick. What is that fucking bullshit? Oh, my God.
A big play there.
Good snag.
First NFL reception goes
Oh, I
for
knew
6.
it was coming, too.
As his guys are
I
first
knew it
on
was
the
coming.
scoreboard here this
Look at that
afternoon.
animation they gave me. Jackson acted like he had the ball, too. That was hilarious.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Good play. I gambled.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Go!
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Three down, three down.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Oh, I got it right back.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 61 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by
Many idiots has to block, bro. Just one.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
That was everything he had, bro. I hit it perfect.
Sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Damn.
Go. Sweetie!
59. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Check. Great. Check 15.
On first down, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. A loss of 2 there, second down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
I was hopeful for Trubisky.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
He's about to hit the bench.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Why is there 9 in that formation, bro? It doesn't make sense.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Trubisky now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right. Move, move, move. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Bravo.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Oh, give me that again.
Time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Check 31, check 31.
On 2nd down, Clement. Now Clement fumbles the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 4 down.
Out of the pistol look, it's Miller. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
All right, this is your last drive, Trubisky.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And that's
Allen Robinson.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Allen Robinson. Yeah, but that's just the kind of shit that happens because he's
These
playing
receivers
bad.
just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have
Look
to
at
run
that
the
throw. He threw
50-50
him out to
balls.
the
They've got
side.
to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They go play action. Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Had the audacity to tell me that you weren't involved in the game plan a couple weeks ago. Fuck out of here.
Hey, 18.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And this is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed there quickly at the end. Here's Trubisky. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by Pinheiro is good.
All right, we're on
and
the
they
board.
will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
We're on the board.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Come on, fellas.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot
How
better.
did he end up on him, bro? I tried.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
We got this.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And tough to win games if you go field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk
Man, I don't know
now
if I got
because,
enough fucking
as you
time,
noted,
dude.
the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bound to lose one.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Let's go.
They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, Tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
Now Trubisky to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, Jimmy Graham. I don't know why he did all that extra shit.
Fight for the football. 23 yards on the play.
That's a little bit of
you know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
Yeah,
you know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around him.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
3 down. Rush in.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, empty.
To throw is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Right, here we go.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Shift. Lefty.
Check 6 guys. Check it out.
Sunday. Lion.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
All right. What do I got?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
No way.
This is caught.
Oh my God. That was the craziest catch I've ever seen, bro. They gave me a play, dog. They gave me a play.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead.
I thought they gave me the pick, bro. I was gonna be mad.
Like
that should have been. It should have been like a knockaway ball, honestly. How the fuck did he take this from him? He just straight muscled it.
They can pick up anything that leaks through.
Oh my God.
But in the
that was the most blessed catch I've ever had.
You're making plays on the football.
Trubisky will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On 2nd and 10.
Block. Oh my God, he's
and he
fucking
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there before the offense when that thing doesn't work out.
Bro. That's
Such disappointment.
That can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Wentz. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down.
I should have put him in earlier.
But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped it.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Malcolm Smith in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now Foles. Oh, he stays up.
No, you bastard.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult
I had
to
a chance
dig out
that
from
first
under.
game.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I can't throw with fucking Trubisky, bro.
Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Sanders.
Oh, they gave us a play. No. No.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
They're trying to bless me. I'm literally just R1 tackling every time I touch the ball. I'm trying to tackle too, bro.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Foles. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I usually don't enjoy getting
the throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Oh my god, catch the ball, dude. That's
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm not even blaming him though. Look at this fucking dog shit throw. Oh my
secondary. They really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
There we go, Pac-Man. 120!
59!
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Here comes Cohen. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Hey, here we go. I got you.
59. 59. Here it
Water.
Kill.
Go.
And they will take a knee here.
Good game. I gotta build this team. Not gonna have enough time in this franchise.
Watch the run.
I'm ready for next season, though. I'm ready to put together a super team for the yard, bro, is what I'm ready for.
And
You heard about that shit yet?
CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Philadelphia, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA...